going into his third consecutive set on stream. He's been moving really well as Panda. It's been good to see. Really hard character to deal with for a lot of people, and we're going to see how LTrain does now. Now, LTrain kind of had the moment of the night of being the one to actually knock out Comatose.
And back. Had to get some sips.
So LTrain taking out Comatose was definitely his big claim for the night. And now we're going to see his Lars come out against Hans Panda. I think that is Forgotten Realms again,
let's see,
if I have that good of eyes.
It's going to come down, I feel like this will come down to how well, how much LTrain knows against the Panda matchup.
Yeah, because it's old hat at this point, but it really is the aggression.
Yeah,
when Han's aggressive and he's mixing up, we've seen him hard to deal with.
And
the nice little orbital there.
And the bears are definitely characters you need to know what you're doing against them.
And then he's gonna get another wall combo.
Stuff's just gonna whiff. And you very much need to know, you need to have a separate game plan just for the bears. They're that much of they're that different compared to.
But we're seeing that doesn't slow down LTrain at all. He's moving very well as this Lars. Those moves are so hard to tell where they're coming from sometimes. And we see a throw break. Very nice. So, we're going to see him go through the floor. Is one combo away from death, but we see him really going hard at LTrain now.
What's the...
we're getting tight on time here. Very nice. But he drops the combo. The wall messed it up a little bit. But all's Hunk. Very nice from
closing it out.
All he had to do was not get touched there. LTrain was the one forced to make moves. He had to come back from the health deficit with tight time.
Bears are very good at avoiding high jabs. They can just... They just they make them look worthless.
LTrain gets the forward 1-2, hitting a nice little bread and butter. Oh, goes for the floor break.
We're already at bottom floor. That was quick. That only took one round.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, Lars sliding in.
LTrain has a huge health lead here. Moving very nicely. I really like seeing how quick Lars is. He's an interesting character to watch, and this is going to be a win. Takes that round.
Round 3.
It's very hard to keep up with LTrain's movement. He, as a player, moves around very well, and Lars just amplifies that. Very nice to see. Is doing a good job. He's not getting too overwhelmed, but it seems like LTrain's just finding those openings.
Ooh,
very nice.
Bear Sands gets out of it. Ooh, low swipe.
LTrain's not falling for these mix-up, this weird pressure that the bear can apply, and just closes out another round.
He knows the bears are just going to go low, so he just needs to just hit them low.
Gets the orbital there. We're going to see a nice little combo. He's going to get the wall as well. And that's 50% health gone. See, LTrain is being super aggressive. Hunt is absolutely on the back foot. It's really hard for him to deal with. And no perfect round here. We're going to see if Hunt can work something out here. Very nice launch. Charges that up. Very nice. Rage drive. Mixing him up again.
That is so much damage. Oh no.
Not enough. So LTrain's going to take this first round. Hunt saying that it was a dream. He really wanted to see if that could get out. So LTrain takes the first game. Looks like Hunt is going for a stage select. It'll be interesting to see what he goes for. Is he thinking an infinite? Is he thinking tighter walls? And it looks like he is.
Get ready for the next battle.
So it looks like he wants less distance for LTrain to carry him. Can't cover as much ground on a map like this, but LTrain's wall damage is still going to be a huge problem. But it's about as vanilla as a map can get besides being a square. It'll be interesting to see. This is one of those hexagon maps where I was talking about earlier, how if you get that first touch launcher, you're almost guaranteed a wall. You're guaranteed about half your opponent's health. So
I don't know. This stage is just long enough to where if you're not doing the correct combo, you can just barely do it. It's a little bit. I'd say it's like a 1.5 times bigger than Dragon is.
LTrain playing very aggressive in the beginning of this round. Hung got his opening and he takes a big chunk of health right back.
Good.
Hunt is really staying on this back foot, and it looks like he's trying to just bait out any kind of whiffs. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't want to look for...
He knows LTrain isn't going to fall for the bear shenanigans, so he's just going for Just
Hits it again. Seals that round.
Yeah, Han knows that LTrain knows how to deal with bear shit. He's,
Orbital's over that low hit. We're going to see a full combo from L-Train. Gets the wall.
ooh, nice.
Very interesting. I have never seen that move.
Oh yeah, I've seen that a lot.
So now we're going to see Han start working his way out.
Ooh,
Spikes him back down. Whiffs hard on that little forward punch.
Oh, hop kick.
And that's going to be a round for L-Train.
Round 3.
Han is playing very passive. He's really trying to sit back, and he's trying to look for L-Train to whiff moves. He's not looking to block moves and work off of plus frames. He's looking to work off of just whiffs.
And Han knowing with bears, like, can't, like, without like a lot of their random stuff, they kind of are lacking in a lot of areas. So,
L-Train gets, or
if people
Han
know how
gets
to,
the throw
if people know how to deal with like the weird stuff that are bear specific, it's just like
gets that forward 1-2. This is going to be a bread and butter combo. Does 61 damage. It might be enough. It is not. So now Han has another chance at life. One mistake and he will be dead. And the low kick just gets him. L-Train moving really well here. He's not throwing out moves willy-nilly like Han kind of is wanting him to. And that's what's keeping him so high pressure in this game. Sidesteps that orbital.
hop kick. Ooh, cam is going
Goes for the low. We are going to see a throw break.
the back kick. Nice cancel out of bear stance off that orbital.
Seeing very good movement out of L-Train. He's all over the place. Very nice launcher from Han. We can see whenever Han gets into a situation like this, he has the damage output and he knows his combos. He can make comebacks, but L-Train has just done such a good job about not playing into his hand and whiffing, so he has the chance to.
Get out of here.
Both players at very low health.
With,
And L-Train takes it, that flying kick. Right now, we're seeing that third set curse. First person to go down on their third set was Footwork 2 Han.